Francis Collings is following the story from Gaziantep, near Turkey's Syrian border. He joins us now live. Francis, awful pictures of people there, desperately hungry. What's the latest in terms of the effort to get food to them?
Well, let's not forget that they got permission last Thursday to actually get relief to these towns that Andrew mentions, Madaya, 25 kilometres to the northwest of Damascus, but also the two towns besieged by opposition forces in Idlib province of Kafraya and Foua. Since then, they've just been trying to ascertain how exactly they're going to get there. It's a long, drawn-out process. When I talk to people on the ground in Damascus who work for the NGOs, for the aid agencies that are heading up there, they say, look, this is Syria, this is Damascus, this is a war zone. It takes time. So in the last few days, they have been loading up the trucks, ascertaining exactly what they need to take, and also negotiating the permissions they have to go to these routes. And this is not just about one journey. They want to establish a safe corridor to these towns, because there's no denying that starvation has become something of a tactic in this horrible conflict. It's a medieval tactic almost to starve towns, and it's being done by more than one side in this conflict.
Yeah, expand on that a bit for us, the fact that there are multiple belligerents here. It is a war zone. Just take us through how difficult it is to actually get food to those people who need it most.
Well, the proximity is close to Damascus. It's high up in the hills. This has been adding, of course, to the suffering of the people because it's 1,400 meters above sea level in Madaya. You go over these mountains on the way down to Lebanon. It's the main road through down from Damascus to Beirut, fairly close to Madaya. Its proximity to the Lebanese border has also meant that it is of strategic value. It's worth besieging, to put it bluntly, by the government forces and also the Lebanese Hezbollah on the side of the Syrian regime. So that's exactly what's been going on. So despite its proximity to Damascus, you have to make sure that you can get through the various checkpoints, and the various factions involved give permissions, and also the concern for the United Nations, for the International Red Cross, the Syrian Red Crescent, who are the three main parties on these convoys, is the safety as well of their people going up there, to make sure it's safe to get there, it's safe to deliver, and that they can hopefully do it again and again.
Francis Collings live from Gaziantep. Thanks ever so much for that update.